Hey you guys, this is my next feeding video. It's my adult male corn snake Onyx. He is actually an anery ghost, and he carries a few hets that I'm getting ready to prove him out for this upcoming breeding season. But here comes his feeding video.
When you're standing in a parade static. And this one's cotton, and of course we can see here the Japanese hieroglyphy. So I mean that's the other function of this. I mean it is an identifier. So if we're going to simulate that on the back, we're going to need a bit of a supercharged horse to get that to billow out. But there are translations that I've read that say cotton, but others that say silk. The silk ones are very different.
Alright, so Onyx completely missed his mark, and I'm doing this to protect my animal. For those of you who are going to call me on being very inhumane and everything, I'm sorry. My animal means a little bit more to me than the rat that I'm feeding him. With that said, you obviously want to make sure you, like I said in my video with Ruby, you want to make sure you keep track of how your animal strikes while you're doing live feeding, because once you get to some of the adults or the smaller or the slightly larger juveniles for mice and rats, if your snake misses its mark, they'll end up chewing on your snake, kind of like this rat is chewing on my finger right now. But I can put hand sanitizer on myself and be fine, whereas if your snakes get bit or chewed up on, you have to worry about infections and everything, and possible diseases that rats might carry, and so on and so forth. But with that said, it's pretty clear that Onyx has a little bit better of an idea about what he's doing than my female Ruby does. He just happened to miss the mark for making it a safe coil. I would like to get my finger out of here, so please do your thing sometime soon. With this all said, you obviously want to make sure you monitor your animals very closely when you do live feeding. Like I've said in my other video, and I'm just kind of reiterating some stuff in case you pick and choose which snake feeding you want to watch. You want to make sure that you monitor this, because as you may have seen in some videos here on YouTube, there are stories and encounters where people have fed their boas or even Burmese live rabbits, and they didn't kill the rabbit before they started to eat, or they didn't kill it correctly. They didn't constrict on it right, and that resulted in the animals actually getting gutted pretty much because the rabbit or large rat actually clawed up the inside of their throat. So for those of you guys who think these rats and rabbits and everything are completely defenseless, they're not. They can definitely see to it that they take the snake out with them if they really want to. I'm starting to realize he's starting to coil up on my finger, thinking my finger might be part of his food. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. But see how he actually struck back in the hind legs area, which is not where you want them to strike. You usually want them to strike towards the head, and they'll usually coil up right under the rat's chin, out of the way from their teeth. And this rat's obviously still alive, and so help me God, if you bite me, I'm gonna be pissed, Onyx. Don't you fucking bite me. With this all said and done, it is a little risky putting your hand in there like I am right now, but I'd rather him bite me or the rat bite me than have my snake get sick or hurt, because I actually care about my animals. I know it sounds really hypocritical while feeding him a rat, but to each their own. He seems to not be doing his business very quickly, which I kind of wish he'd hurry up, because this is really awkward. But with that said, that is roughly the general idea of how things go down with live feedings. And with that all said and done, hopefully you learned a few things from my video that'll help you later on. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you want to nag at me about how inhumane I am, feel free to comment me. But with that said, if you have, like I said, if you have questions or anything, just ask and I'll answer. I think it's safe to... I think I can let go. I think I can pull my hand out. Yep. Ugh. Alright, so now that I feel like a complete dick, that is my feeding video for Onyx versus his rat. And with that all said and done, take it easy, you guys, and hopefully this video is beneficial in some way, or even just for the sake of entertaining you for a bit. Alright, take it easy, you guys.